Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I was here working at the shop, and when I was driving it a couple weekends ago from an event, got a check engine light and it started running really bad. So we expected that it might be the bearings, and we pulled the oil filter and yeah, saw a lot of shavings in there. Pulled the pan and look, you can see like all of this. It's like gritty, thick. I kind of got it on there loose, but even though like this is way too much play, it's all chewed up. And yeah, so just bought the new car and already need a new engine. Woo! So, wish me luck. All right, so we got the motor coming in. What are you looking for, Ahmad?
Make sure the block is not broken or cracked.
Hey, damn.
Make sure the head is not broken or cracked.
So we got it pretty much almost on the engine hoist, and then we're gonna put it on the stand right there, and we're gonna start rebuilding it.
So it's gonna be kind of choppy. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can though without slowing down too much. Let's see how it goes. So before I show you what I'm about to show you, make sure you hit that like button, help the YouTube algorithm. But anyway, so we got the engine on the stand. It took a lot longer than I expected to do it, but really not that bad. Took the flywheel off because the engine stand wouldn't bolt up. Now I've got a ton of oil to clean up because it leaked all over. I'm not sure why they shipped it with oil still in it. I think that's generally something you're supposed to drain and not do, just because what if in transit it spills a bunch of oil everywhere? Ahmad's doing a plug tune for another car. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get going, breaking this down, start seeing what we need to do. I already have a long list of things I'm gonna do. Let's get to it.
Okay, so we're gonna clean this in 3, 2, 1.
Not a bad cleanup. So like I said, we're gonna start tearing it down, but I'll give you a quick walk around to show you what we have so far. Got the valve cover off. Noticed a crack. So I'll show you right here. No bueno. Very not good. Either it came this way and we didn't notice it, or while it was sitting on the pallet and while I was loading the engine onto the stand and onto the hoist, the engine kind of fell over a little bit. Didn't really think it was a big deal. A little bit of oil spilled out. I guess that might have happened when it fell. Not really sure. Not really a big deal. So now I gotta pull the valve cover off of the engine in my car. But I just wanted to kind of show you that, and I'll show you what it looks like under the valve cover. So here we go. So what I did was I went ahead and I pulled the harness off of this engine on the stand, and I'm gonna go ahead and drain the oil out of it, flip it over so I can start taking the oil pan off. And then the real fun part starts. We'll do a rod bearing job on this. I've never done one before. Ahmad's gonna walk me through it. He said after I do the first one, I should be able to do the rest of them on my own. But I'm gonna go ahead now and work on getting all prepped up, get the oil drained like I said, and get it flipped over and get it ready. Here, I'll just do a quick walk around again so you can see, and yeah, keep on at it. It looks pretty clean with it all off, but you know, can't have it always that way. Always gotta have wires and stuff. All right, so I got the engine flipped over, oil pan bolts all undone. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. I just wanna kind of show you before I do, so let's see.
So I got these all pulled up. I already unscrewed them all, so now I'm just gonna take these and trash. Because we're gonna get new ones since these are all aluminum. So I'm gonna get the rest of these out and I'll show you when it's off. Do some editing magic and ta-da, it's off. So now we're gonna take this metal panel off. We're gonna take this black thing off. And I'm not sure about this. Let's go ahead and do some more editing magic. All right, all of it's taken off. And we're gonna pull the oil pump off now and get ready for the rod bearings. What's up, Ahmad?
Okay, so the way, let me take that one out. The way you're gonna, you really need to, I usually hit this with air.
Okay.
Because it's in pretty tight. It's like 40 foot-pounds or 40 Newton meters, 1 to 2. But once you unbolt it, then you can lift up the oil pan and kind of jiggle it out. And the chain and the cog are gonna sit right here. You have to unbolt these 2 bolts. Now that I think about it, they actually might be the extra bolts that you were talking about, the shorter ones. Unbolt it from there, and then this whole piece separates. Then you can rotate the engine and do your rod bearings, which I'm gonna go over the first one for you so you know what to do.
Previously, I showed you that the rod bearings did like a clicking, like whenever I grabbed the bottom of the rod, it like did this.
I haven't taken it off yet, but if I grab this and I shake it, the whole stand is moving. This is pretty much tight on there. This one's in there tight. This one's tight. Much better condition overall. You can kind of see in there, there's some oil sitting down in there.
We're about to start the rod bearing job, and hopefully it goes pretty well. Shouldn't be that bad. And big shout out. Thanks, Ammaad. Alrighty.
We got everything set up. We're starting to pull off the first rod cap right there. These are all the new bolts. We've already got them lubed up. You see the little black coating. These are our new, the uppers and the lowers. I'll show you over here. This is one of the old rod bearings and the cap. It looks really good, smooth. So this is the position that we pulled off first. As you can see, the crank looks really good.
Thought it looked so good that they might have been done already, but they already have the BMW logo, so their factory. It's just apparently this engine was really well taken care of, and that's great news for us. So we're gonna go ahead and go through the rest of these. I'm gonna get this on the tripod now. Enjoy this little time lapse. I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. Did my first rod bearing job that was kind of insane. Big shout out to Ammaad for helping me, teaching me. It went really well. I'll go ahead and show you real quick.
So these were the old bolts that held the rod caps on. These are the upper and lower bearings, the old ones. They were in really good condition as I showed. So here you can see the new bolts that we used. And this is all the extra grease. We have this little container of grease for lubrication, because when you first do this job,
You don't have any oil circulating through there, so you put a bunch of grease in there, and then the oil will eventually replace the grease after a couple runs. So
we got all 6 done. It went really easily.
not really hard at all. Just took a little bit of know-how. Again, thank you, Ammaad, for showing me. And yeah, so I think now clean up the oil pan and get the oil pan on and flip the engine back over, and it'll be one step closer to being ready to go back in the car. Hey, what's up, everybody? So working on getting the car kind of squared away. As you saw, the old engine is sitting right there on the dolly. I'll throw in some other photos that Ammaad sent me, but over the past couple of weeks they've been busting butt getting it fixed up. Got a couple little other things that we're tweaking up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't think it'll be today, but hopefully tomorrow have the car back ready, and so we'll see. Should I put it in my E46 or should I LS swap? We'll see.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So we're on our way again to pick up the car. Last time we went to pick up the car, it wasn't ready. So
hopefully we're good. We haven't had this car for over a month.
yeah, I bought it, what, at the
Pretty
beginning
sure-
of June.
No, I'm pretty sure we bought it May 31st.
Yeah, and then literally a week after we bought it, it broke.
Yeah, so June 7th, and today is July 20th. How long has that been? Like 6 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
It's been, honestly, at this point, we've wasted so much money on this stupid car. We're trying to buy a house, so that's kind of upsetting.
Yeah, I sold my Fusion, the car I had before. I don't know if I said all of this before, but I sold my Fusion that I had, and
I put a little bit more money into the BMW, like to buy it, because I thought I was getting a great deal and I thought I was getting something that was really reliable. And now I think we're $6,000 in, and that's after getting all parts at cost and getting half labor rate, because I've worked at the motor shop and they take really good care of me, which I'm very appreciative of.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to Technica
my
Motorsports.
gosh.
They're a lifesaver. I really, really appreciate them. And you should go see them because they'll take care of you too. So anyway, I guess we'll show you when we get there, get to the car, and
At this point, we're just both gonna be so happy to have two working cars, and we don't have to share, and we don't have to borrow my parents.
oh, we're getting a phone call. But all right, anyway, until we get to the car. There it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Let's see how it goes. So it's the moment of truth.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's warm.
Oh.
It smells like my BMW. I don't want to start it.
Start it. It's scary.
Oh my god.
Are we good so far?
Yeah, it seems like.
Nothing's popping up.
No. I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. I love this car.
I don't.
I'm so glad I have it back. But holy crap, this situation sucks.
Alright, I guess we'll see how it does on the drive home.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.